If I told you a firefighter lost $10,000 in 7 days, not to flames but to a screen, would you believe me? I wear a helmet for a living, but the real danger used to live in my phone. I'm a firefighter. Steady hands, quick feet, the calm in chaos. But after a shift when the sirens faded, another noise took over. Pings, emails, odds boosts, sponsors stitched across the telly and the kits. It felt like the city itself was whispering, "One more bet, mate." It started harmless, a $5 here, a $10 there. Little wins that tasted like victory. Little losses I could outwork on the next overtime. But the messages kept coming. Texts at lunch, emails at midnight, adverts before the highlights even loaded. I had saved $10,000 over a year, packed lunches, extra shifts, saying no to holidays. I burned it in a week. Not in a blaze I could fight, but in a glow I could hold in one hand. Try telling your partner you've emptied the buffer that kept your family steady. Try watching your kids see you count coins for the meter. The house got quiet, I wasn't sleeping, I couldn't. I'd freeze mid-sentence, replaying losses as if staring at smoke you can't see but can't stop breathing. I realized I needed a different ritual, so I made the kitchen my priority. Chop, stir, simmer, repeat. I deleted the apps, unsubscribed, blocked the emails. I told the lads I asked for help. Morning. Kettle, lemon, ginger. Breath in for 4, out for 6. 5 minutes meditation before anyone wakes. I started manifesting, not magic, just direction. I wrote the life I wanted like a job sheet. Sober, steady, present. I cooked whole foods, eggs and butter, veg and chicken fat, simple stews that make the whole house feel safe. I learned to season the day before it boiled over. The ads didn't stop. Match day is a minefield. Logos on shirts, banners by the pitch, friendly faces on TV telling me it's just a flutter. My phone still tried to sell me one more chance. When it hit, I went back to the board. Breathe, chop, stir, write. I reminded myself, dopamine from a saucepan lasts longer than dopamine from a spin. Trust doesn't come back with an apology. It drips back through consistency. I cooked with my son. Garlic first, then mushrooms, listen for the sizzle. We plated color. We ate at the table. We spoke about fear like grown people who plan for exits. The house wasn't quiet anymore, it hummed. On a shout, there's no time for fantasy. You raid the smoke, you commit. That's how I treat my head now. No one more, no what if. Just actions that keep my people safe. Sleep, food, movement, breath. And when the chatter starts, I put a pan on and let onions and patience do their work. I wrote a new story. I am the kind of man who walks past a bookie and feels nothing. The kind who cooks enough stew to share. The kind who answers his phone without bracing. I'm sober, I'm here. I'm not at the mercy of a notification. If you're watching this with a knot in your stomach, hear me. You're not weak. You're up against a machine designed to keep you clicking. Turn the machine off, make your kitchen loud. Block the noise, tell someone you trust, and give your hands a better job. I lost 10,000 in a week. I gained my life back one breath, one chop, one meal at a time. If you need a sign to start, this is it. Come stand in the heat that feeds you, not the one that burns you. Delete the apps, unsubscribe, block emails, texts, ask for help, breathe 4 to 6, cook whole foods, journal goals, move daily. You are not your last bet. Seen the pressure of the pitch. Weekends used to be ours, match on, roast in, feet up. Now every highlight felt like a billboard. Pitch side banners, logos on shirts, odds before kickoff. My inbox didn't miss a minute either. Specials, price boosts, just for you. It wasn't an invitation, it was a net. Seen. Systems, not willpower. I stopped trusting willpower and built systems. I set spending blocks at the bank. I turned off notifications. I moved the betting folders off my phone, then deleted them, then emptied the bin. I asked my partner to hold the credit cards for a month. I put a post-it on the fridge. Board is not broken. Breathe first. Seen a day that works. Wake, water, stretch. 10 slow breaths, pan warm onions, carrots, celery. The holy trinity of not falling apart. Protein by noon. Phone in another room after 6. Walks after dinner. I wrote 3 lines each night, 1 gratitude, 1 lesson, 1 promise. The promises turned into weeks, the weeks turned into a man,